Howdy everyone, Scott Free For All here. Well, it's early and cold, but it's a good day for me. I finally have enough money to buy my own pickup truck. And I know Stuart is happy for me as well. He told me because he won't have to loan his pickup to me anymore. Well, I found the pickup through my dog's veterinarian, Dr. Sheila, and her neighbor, Buddy, had an old Ford pickup for sale. So long story short, I bought it for $6,000. And Stuart's gonna give me a lift to pick up the pickup, and here he is right now. To thank him for the lift, I'm gonna buy him breakfast. Thanks for the lift, Stuart. I really appreciate it. Oh, think nothing of it. I'll do just about anything for a free breakfast. Now, wait a minute. You're telling me that Greedo never took a shot at Han? That's right, Stuart. In the theatrical version of Star Wars, Greedo never shot Han. George Lucas remade the scene in the DVD version with Greedo trying to shoot Han, so we didn't think of him as such a villain. So the whole Han shot first thing is kind of a moot point. Exactly. Well, I'll be. I don't know, Stuart. I've always thought of myself as a Gryffindor house person. And for Dr. Sheila, I'd say she's Gryffindor too. Well, I always thought of Dr. Sheila as more of a Hufflepuff person. Really? Well, how about Neil? Oh. Neil's definitely Slytherin. Why do you say that? Because that guy's such a snake. I don't trust him. Really? Do you and Neil get along? Well, about 20 years ago, I sold him a parcel of land, and I tell you, that whole deal went sideways. In the end, we got it done. But I never felt the same about him since. I tell you, Scott, I don't trust him. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay. Well, let's just enjoy breakfast. Thanks for the ride, Stuart. Think nothing of it. Howdy everyone, Scott Free For All here. Well, we just finished breakfast with Stuart. I have to admit, it was a little bit awkward coming off of that discussion with Stuart. Anyway, already said goodbye to him. He's headed back home, and thought I'd just walk over to Buddy's house to pick up the truck. It's a nice day outside. So we have a busy day, folks. After we get the pickup, I'm going to head over to the store here, the dealership, pick up some supplies. On our to-do list, we're going to put some fertilizer down on our grass fields. Then we're going to put some lime down on the soybean fields that we just harvested, and then get some seed down all before the snowstorm hits. Well, we're here at Buddy's house, and there she is, folks. 1972 Ford pickup truck. Got a nice V8 engine. It's a little banged up on the outside. But yeah, she's looking good. All right, I picked up the keys, and let's get busy. So as you can tell, we have a lot of supplies to get, and I'm probably going to be a little short on cash. Good news is, been here long enough now, know these guys here at the store. They've given me a small line of credit, so as long as we don't go too far in debt, that'll take care of us. First on the list, we're going to buy a bag of seed. We're going to need 2 bags of lime. And a bag of fertilizer. All right, now let's get some equipment. I was talking to the salesperson earlier. They have this old John Deere seeder here. I think it's going to suit our needs just fine. $6,000. We'll get that. And then we're going to need a spreader for our lime and our fertilizer. I think this Vicon here will do the trick. So now, as far as how we're going to get all this back home, we could get a trailer. And I was looking at this one here. So my dilemma here is we could buy this on credit for $15,600 because we don't have enough to buy it. Or we could lease it for the day for about $800. Let me go inside and talk to him about getting a line of credit. Okay, so I talked to their finance officer, and they've extended a $5,000 loan to me. So I think that's going to take care of our needs. Now we can go ahead and buy our trailer. All right, we've got just about $3,000 left in the bank. It's a little tight. Let's hope we can make that work. Let's go ahead and load up and head back to the farm. Okay, We got it all loaded up. I know it looks a little precarious, but I'm going to strap everything down, drive slow. I think we'll be okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We do have that trailer that we can configure as a flatbed for bales and whatnot. Currently, though, it's holding all of our soybeans. And I checked the soybean prices this morning, and they're pretty horrible right now. We don't have a silo to store it in, so what I'm going to do is just keep that stored. I'm going to put a tarp over the top of it, and we're just gonna hold it in the trailer until there's a better time to sell it. Well, I was thinking more about what Stuart said about Neil, about how they grew apart from a bad business transaction. I wonder what that was about. I'd sure like to know more. I think my curiosity is getting the better of me, but I think I'm going to dig into that. Stick around, because later today, I'm going to look into that. And we are home. Let's get this all unloaded, and let's get to work. Okay, that was ugly. But we got it done. All right, I think first we'll get some fertilizer on this grass field. Let's get filled up and let's get started.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you.
Okay, we made quick work of that. It's time to change out the fertilizer in this spreader, fill it up with lime. We'll get the lime on the soybean fields.
Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know.
Well, we ran out of lime, guys. I'm gonna go buy us another bag.
Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Okay, guys, it's the end of October. We have just enough time in the year to put some wheat seed on this field. That's what we're gonna do. Let's get busy.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile and leaves you with a scar, don't let them tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way.
All right, we're just about done. I'm cleaning up these corners. So the whole time I've been working today, I was thinking about what Stuart said about Neil. And also I was thinking about what Neil told me about Stuart. There's something about that land deal that just created some bad blood between them. And I don't know if my curiosity is getting the best of me, but I really want to find out more about this land deal and what's between them. I mean, I consider Stuart a friend, and although I don't know Neil terribly well, I would hope that we could be friends. At a minimum, we're business partners. So when I get back at the house, I'm gonna pull up the county land records and see if I can learn more about this land deal that went wrong. Well, we had plenty of seed and fertilizer to go around, so that's great. We can save this seed and fertilizer till next season. Okay, I'm going to clean up this yard. And I'm going to see what I can learn. Well, guys, I spent some time online looking at the county property records. And I learned a little about the property transaction between Stuart and Neil. I'll tell you what I know. It was in 1999, and Neil purchased Field 22 from Stuart. Apparently, the sale price was agreed on, but before the deal could be done, oil and natural gas was discovered underneath that field. So naturally, the price of that land shot up considerably. So Stuart did a reasonable thing and said that the price would have to go up if the mineral rights are going to convey with the property field. Now, I don't have any more details than that, other than the sale went through, but Stuart held on to the mineral rights to that field. So although Neil owns the field, Stuart owns the mineral rights, and obviously any natural gas or oil royalties that come about. So could be a considerable amount of money that was at stake there. I'm on my way to the store. I'm gonna get a tarp put on this trailer. It started to snow, so I want to get this tarp put on right away before we call it a day. So it's going to cost $500 for the cover. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me for today. Hope you'll join me next time. Until then, this is Scott Free For All. See you later.